talk to you a little bit about my new sharpening rig I made. I didn't have the money, or didn't feel like investing the money in the Wicked Edge system, and I already had a fair chunk of change invested in the DMT stones. These are about 60 bucks a piece here, and there's 4 different grits that come in this size. This is the 6-inch stones. I got 320 grit, 220 grit, 325, 600, and 1200. The toughest thing to think of was this, which I got rigged up some caster wheels, and allows me to move back and forth and up and down. And anyways, just get started with this part here. I have this system on here. It's like a track, and these just go inside there, and then I can tighten it down when I get to my desired angle. And of course I went a little bit fancy. I got some burl walnut inlay on this. This is all quarter cut oak too. The walnut feet and some little plastic glides to help keep it from sliding back and forth on the table when you're like, sometimes you can just use one hand without, like, if you apply some pressure on it, it won't go sliding across the table or anything. Now, I wouldn't say this is better than the Wicked Edge system. I haven't used the Wicked Edge system, but from what I see, it looks like it'd be easier to use, and especially for like smaller blades. But this one, the one advantage it might have is it could sharpen, pretty big blades on here, especially with the reach on here. How this works is I designed this here to fit inside the back of the DMT stone, and it's kind of a snug fit. So once I make sure it's pressed all the way in, I know I'm getting the same distance, provided that these are the same thicknesses on all the stones, which I haven't had any problems. And then this goes through this hole, which that was difficult to drill that hole there. Again, if you are trying to make this yourself, I don't recommend this drilling sideways into a caster wheel. It was a little bit scary, but I've experience with drilling, so I took the necessary precautions, but I definitely don't recommend trying it. The one disadvantage this would have, which I think the Wicked Edge system would be better, is this has some play on here. Like, this will move back and forth, and also you got a different angle here than from here. However, I haven't had a problem, never. Like, when you're working an angle on a blade, it doesn't want to, it's not like it wants to flip around on you. Like, for it to flip around, you pretty much have to, it just doesn't happen. Okay, and with this system, I don't have to worry about putting something on the blade, because if it was a metal clamp, metal against metal could scratch, but this is a wood clamp here, and I could also put the handle in. This system here, allows me to get everything, grinded down at the same angle. When on a blade with S30V steel, it it takes a lot longer to sand, so if you're doing it by hand and you go off once, you mess up your edge. And then after that, what I do, my voice is I use diamond paste, and I got this block here, and I got it specifically designed. I used a jointer to get it flat on the flat side, and I also used an edge sander to get it flat, and then I use this on an edge sander to get this bevel here for the recurve that's on blades like this. So when it's on there, I can get this angle without, like, say if I was doing it on the flat side, I'd just be working with this very edge, but this allows me to work with a wider area. I also have it mugged off, divided into 3 different sections, so that I could use the different grits. This would be the first one here. It's the copper one. and then second would be the yellow, and then the silver. I find that most time I need to spend is on the copper one, because basically I'm going from a 1200 grit stone to whatever 1000 grit this is. So getting those fine hair, those superficial scratches out takes a long time. And you know, if you're not turning it black, you're not doing it right, because that's where I'm wearing down metal and taking off, you know, those final scratches. Anyways, when I get done with that, I use leather strop. I got this one from Lee Valley. Same with this, I put this on this one side and it just seems to be a little bit more abrasive. And then finally I take it on that side. And yeah, the results are pretty impressive.